Dorchester County Sheriff's Chief Deputy, Sam Richardson, has been elected Dorchester County Sheriff. He tells me what he'll be working on as the new sheriff for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Dorchester County Sheriff-elect Sam Richardson, welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Needless to say, you defeated your Democratic opponent, Charles Frederick, I believe 63 to 36% on Tuesday night for the race for Dorchester County Sheriff. Needless to say, you had a watch party at the Somerville Country Club where you took to the stage to thank your supporters. And you basically said that you want to be the #1 sheriff in South Carolina. Where do you start, Sheriff-elect?
Well, let me say this. First of all, I'm always thankful to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I think everything starts and ends there.
Yes.
And when I say the #1 sheriff, I'm at the #1 sheriff's office. Because I'm talking about my team, not me individually. This is not about me, never about me. It's always about the people of Dorchester County and my wonderful team of deputies that we have here that work very hard at Dorchester County at the sheriff's office.
Yes, sir. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you go for it.
So it all starts with my concept of operation, and that concept begins with, our sheriff's office will only be as successful as the community will enable us to be, meaning that it has to, this success or failure is built on our relationship with our community. And it starts with good community programs, with transparency, with citizens understanding that when they contact us or even before that they have this relationship and that we're a reliable asset that will improve their quality of life.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you this, Sheriff-elect. What relationship do you have with the community right now?
I think we have a good relationship with the community. I think that there are obviously some ways that we can improve on that. And some of the things I talked about is my advisory council, our Citizens Academy, and increasing the amount of Crime Watch groups and meetings that we have, but also going around the county as sheriff and my team and having some community town hall events, just talking about different things and letting the community know that that they have an avenue to communicate with their sheriff and with their sheriff's office.
Yes, sir. And you mentioned some of those programs earlier, Sheriff-elect. Which one of those programs, community programs, I should say, actually are transparent right now?
I'd say the one that we have in place right now that's doing the best for us is probably our Citizens Academy. Listen, we've had several classes of community of our Citizens Academy, and listen, those people that are graduates have been fantastic ambassadors for our office. They've been out in the community telling them, hey, you got a wonderful sheriff's office, you need to get involved. And just some of the feedback I received from just the academy, the Citizens Academy alone, has been just so wonderful and very beneficial to our office.
And Sheriff-elect, once you get into office in January, how many more citizens do you want to add to this academy?
As many as we can get in. We try to have 2 a year. That's been our goal. And sometimes if we have some unfortunate events like some of the big storm events, sometimes that will cause us not to be able to put on as many as we'd like, but that's our goal. And then I failed to mention one other thing too is our cadet program. I want to have that available for young people to get involved with, to understand some of the structure that goes along with law enforcement, and provide them an avenue of because in that cadet program, not only do you have the ability to learn structure about law enforcement, but there's some competition events against other cadet programs that you utilize, so you build good camaraderie within that program. But like I said, the structure that they get from that's just there's no price that you can put on that.
Yes, sir. And Sheriff-elect, when it comes to law enforcement in Dorchester County, how do you want to increase that structure so that you can make, quality life much better in Dorchester County?
Well, I think it all begins with having a good patrol environment, the patrol division, and it works its way up to all aspects of the sheriff's office. What we do in our investigative division, what we do with narcotics investigations, what we do. The sheriff has civil process.
Right.
What we do in direct uh, uh, relationship to that.
Sure.
And of course our jail, making sure that that we've got a decent environment for inmates when we house them in our jail. For by God's grace, that could be anybody at any time, and so we want to make sure that people are treated with the proper care and that they deserve, and while being in place in that situation, in that environment.
And what is the current environment at the Dorchester County Jail, Sheriff?
I think that we've got a new jail, and I say new. It's I think our jail compared to many is in a really good jail in terms of. I'm sorry about that. My phone just started ringing.
Oh, no worries.
But I think compared to other facilities, I think that we're a top-notch facility in terms of what we bring to the table and the opportunities for our employees.
Yes, sir. And I know you got to run, but quickly, when it comes to those community town halls, where else in Dorchester County do you want to expand those town hall meetings?
I think you have them all over the county. I
Mhm.
think you have them in different spots. Sometimes I think you have them in even in an incorporated area that has
Sure.
city police protection, but I think you have them in rural areas too,
Right.
where people don't feel like they're forgotten, that their voice is heard, and we get good feedback in that respect to what's going on in their community.
Yes, sir. And one last question for you, Sheriff-elect. In those unincorporated communities that you serve in Dorchester County, what are the needs from the citizens there?
Well, I think that they want to have good quality of life too. They want to have our job is to build trust and respect with the people throughout the county. But those needs are that they have good law enforcement that protects their homes, their businesses, and that we're reliable, that we're transparent.
Yes, sir. And I hope to continue this conversation in 2025 when you do get sworn in as sheriff. But for now, Dorchester County Sheriff-elect Sam Richardson, thank you so much for your time. And again, welcome back to Quintin's Close Ups.
Thank you, Quintin. Thank you for having me. You have a blessed one, man.
Likewise.